All right, welcome to KX News on the Go. I'm Chance Stickland. Volunteers spent time on both sides of the Missouri River this weekend in Bismarck and Mandan looking for a young man who hasn't been seen in days. Searchers were out once again Sunday to try and find Renzo Bullhead. Bullhead is a member of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe and was attending classes at United Tribes Technical College. Now, he has been missing for a week after a friend of his said he talked to Bullhead on the phone and that Bullhead had asked to be picked up in Bismarck as he was about to walk across the rail bridge. Now, Mandan police say that Bullhead didn't show up on the Bismarck side of the bridge.
Please come together and help us search for my son, whether it's in the water or even on land. There's hope there. He might have had an injury.
Our hearts go out and prayers go out to the family. This is a really difficult thing for the family, but also I think for all of our people collectively, because unfortunately it happens more often than we would like.
As of now, friends and family say they still haven't found him, but plan to continue searching today. If you have any information that may help find this young man, you're asked to call Mandan Police. That number is right there on your screen. Coming up later today, our continuing coverage live from the Nicole Rice trial in Grand Forks. After a week of testimony from witnesses for the prosecution, the court adjourned for the weekend. The state said it still has 5 witnesses to call this morning before resting its case. Then the defense will begin calling their own witnesses to testify. KX News will bring you the latest updates and live streams from the courthouse when trial resumes at 8:30. We have all that information over at our website, kxnet.com, as well as our social media pages. The Dickinson Police Department is investigating an incident involving a man who exposed himself near Dickinson State University Residence Hall. Back on Thursday around 9:30 p.m., 3 DSU students reported an unknown white male that followed them to the door of their residence hall and exposed himself before immediately fleeing on foot. Now, that suspect is described as a white male, approximately 5'10" or 5'11" inches tall, weighing about 155 to 165 pounds. He was wearing a dark-colored winter jacket with a hood and mask covering his face. The Dickinson Police Department is working closely with Dickinson State University staff and security to investigate the situation, review safety protocols, and provide enhanced security presence in the immediate future. Anyone with information regarding this case is encouraged to contact their number. It is right there on your screen. Or you can leave a silent hotline tip on the Dickinson Police Department's Crime Stoppers by following the link over at kxnet.com. Governor Kelly Armstrong has vetoed his first bill of the legislative session. On Friday, Armstrong vetoed Senate Bill 2261, which was a tax credit for businesses in North Dakota who utilized the group known as Rough Rider Industries. Now, it's a program operated by the North Dakota Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation to put inmates to work. The bill passed in the House and Senate and was seeking to offer businesses up to $45,000 credit. Lawmakers who voted against the idea say it gives an unfair advantage.
There's a number of the former residents of this North Dakota State Penitentiary that are being hired to fill workforce needs in the state and becoming valuable members because they're trained. The only way they're going to get this training is to be able to continue to make these products.
For everyone's gain, there's also a loss. What I mean by that is this appears to be an incentive that will incentivize businesses to buy from an industry where their labor cost is maybe next to nothing.
Now, in his statement explaining why he vetoed the idea, Governor Armstrong wrote, quote, "The bill creates an uneven playing field by giving Rough Rider Industries an unfair competitive advantage over out-of-state manufacturers, by carving a special market incentive in the form of tax credit. The state is disrupting the long-standing principle of fair and equal market access for all participants." The bill will now be returned to the state and Senate to consider. Here's Andre with a quick check of your forecast.
Well, thank you so much, Chance. And looking here in the capital city, we are seeing those clouds on the increase continuing right now, and temperatures are at 28 degrees, and the winds are relatively calm at this time. But as we head over into Minot, we are also continuing to see the increase in cloud cover and just making way for a really good sunrise here, so that's looking nice. And temperatures are at 30 degrees, and the winds are relatively calm right now. Now, as we head over into our current storm team radar, we we are continuing to see those precipitation chances increasing here in Dickinson and also here in Williston. And this band of precipitation is going to continue to mature and move its way towards the east over the next few hours. And this is going to start impacting places like Bismarck and even pointing towards the west of Highway 83 near Minot. So that's something we're going to be watching closely here at KX News. Now, as we head over into our current temperatures, our temperatures right now are mainly in the 20s and 30s, exception there in Harvey where it's in the teens. So it's a really mild start, and we can think these southwesterly winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we can thank our warm front that's providing this. And this warm front is going to continue to move its way towards the east over time, and it's going to provide us with those precipitation chances and cloud cover today. But once we get into tomorrow and into our Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have our area of high pressure down here take hold, and that is going to allow for us to see much more sunshine and warmer temperatures over the next few days. Now, as far as our precision cast is concerned, we will continue to see the precipitation lasting into the early afternoon hours and then subside as we get into the late afternoon hours and into our evening and overnight hours. And we will see those clouds on the decrease, especially as we head into our Tuesday. So if you guys want the sun to return, well, you are in luck during the day on our Tuesday. Now, as far as the amount of precipitation that we're expecting with this will be generally less than 1/4 of an inch, and this is mainly along that Bismarck to Wilson corridor pointing towards the south and west, and we could even see a little bit more in our extreme southwestern counties, and this is where the rainfall is really needed, folks. So hopefully we can squeeze out every little raindrop that we do need. Now, looking at our highs for today, will mainly be in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to be a relatively mild day for this time of year. But once we get into tonight, temperatures will drop down into the 20s and 30s, so it's going to be another warm night in store for us. And once we enter into our Tuesday, our temperatures will turn into the more widespread 50s, and even a 60 is quite possible for our southern tier counties, so that's going to be really nice. Now, as far as our 5-day forecast for Williston is concerned, we will continue to see those temperatures on the increase between Tuesday and Thursday, with temperatures in the mid-60s on Thursday with partly to mostly cloudy skies, and then becoming cloudy as we head into our Friday due to an active pattern starting to take up shape, and our temperatures will be in the 40s during this period of time. Now, for Dickinson, temperatures will take its time a little bit more to go on down from the 70s on Thursday potentially into the 50s as we head into our Friday with those clouds on the rise. But once we get into Minot, we will see those temperatures overall increase over the next few days, and then we're going to drop down into the 30s as we head into our Friday and into the weekend, and we will see those precipitation chances potentially going on up because of that active pattern. And that same thing goes for here with Bismarck, with a slight delay in the temperature decrease between Friday and Saturday. So chance it looks like spring is in full force right now.
Andre, thank you so much. All right, for everyone here at KX News, I'm Chance Dicklin. Have a great day.